Hey guys, welcome to my brand new channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to talk about another palette, but before that make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you are a palette lover and you have turned on the notifications. This is a place where we are going to talk about palettes. So if you love palettes, eyeshadow palettes, face palettes, if you're like me, passionate to know about palettes, then make sure you are subscribed. Today we are going to talk about this new colored Raine Juicy Boost palette. Now this is going to be a first impressions video because I was going to swatch the colors on my eyes and see how the pigmentation and everything is, and I thought let me do it on camera. I have done this before for 2 or 3 other palettes where I have swatched each and every color on the eyes, and especially for colorful eyeshadow palettes like this, I think it is very helpful. So you are going to see all of these beautiful colors on my eyes swatched, and we will see how the texture and the formulation is. Okay guys, let's get started with the video. I am super excited. I love swatching colorful shadows on my eyes, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. So I already have this one from earlier. This is the colored Raine Vivid Pigments and Shadows. This is also a colorful palette from colored Raine. This is how the earlier one looked like. All matte palette, beautiful colors. All the colors are just super duper pigmented. They blend so nicely, and it's very easy to create looks with this palette. And this is the new one, the Juicy Boost palette. I really love the concept of this palette. It's basically juice themed palette. You have various juices, fruit juices and cocktails, and they have themed and named all of the shadows around that. So that's really interesting. This is how the palette looks like. Now this palette comes in 2 variants. One is a book style and the other one is this one, the flat lay style. I had ordered the book style. I don't know what happened. They didn't notify me. They have sent me this one. Both the prices are the same. Both retail for I think $50 or $56. So it doesn't really matter. Both are priced the same. So I just let it go. I don't want to go into the hassle of returning and getting back a new one. But you do get another size and style in this palette. So this is how the front cover looks like. Very fresh, summery, colorful, and that's exactly how the palette is inside. And these are all the colors which are inside. It's quite a huge palette. Actually, I am not a fan of huge palettes, but for colored Raine, it's okay. I don't mind it. And there is a large size mirror, so you can fit 2-3 faces in that mirror. It's so large, and these are all the colors. And please excuse my voice. I know I have a pretty croaky voice today. Please excuse that. Okay, so these are both the palettes side by side. Now I have done an initial comparison just by looking at both the palettes. I didn't see a lot of similarities in both the palettes. This palette definitely has more like very standard sort of colors. They have a lot of deeper tones as well, and this palette, the colors are a little bit more interesting. They are not as standard colors. It's not a standard rainbow palette. This palette has 3 shimmers, or those are actually very interesting shadows. They are not exactly plain shimmers. They have that shift, the flip kind of shadows, which I really like. So I will swatch them on the eyes. I haven't done that yet, so I'm also going to see it for the first time how it looks on the eyes. Okay, so now we're going to start swatching the shadows on the eyes. I will just zoom you guys in a little bit so that you can have a better look. Okay, let's get started. Very excited. So I do have makeup on my face, but I don't have anything on my eyes. No primer, nothing, just some powder. So this is the palette. There are 18 shadows in this palette. Each row has 6 shades. There are 3 metallic shades, and rest all of them, 15 of them are matte shades. Okay, so let's start with the first row. I will do 2 shadows at a time so that this video is not million years long. Okay, so the first one is the blue shade. It's a metallic shade. It's called Blueberry Burst. Now I will do this only for the metallic shades because I need to show you the shift. So this one has like a bluish lime green sort of a shift. Very interesting color. Look at the shift. It almost looks silver, at one end and blue, and it also has a greenish shift. Very cool color. Let's apply this on the eyes. Oh my god, the colored in metallic shadows, they are just out of this world. They are so intense and you don't really need a lot. Look at that. Oh my god, I love this color. It's so pretty. Okay, I think you can still make out that shift. It is deeper at this end, it is more blue, and it is lighter at this end. It has a more silvery greenish shift. So pretty. And I do have this thing right here where I will clean my brushes, so there will not be any overlap of shadows. The next shadow is white. It's called Coconut Water. Let's just see how pigmented this shadow is. Okay, so that's Coconut Water. Definitely shows up well on my skin tone after building up. Easily buildable, pigmentation is good, and I think white shadows can be mixed with the deeper shadows, or they can be used in the inner corners for matte eye looks. I think I'm pretty happy with both the colors so far. Let's move on. Okay, eyelids are clean. Let's move on with the next two shades. Cucumber Avocado and Mint Leaves. Both are greens. Cucumber Avocado is like a light avocado shade. Okay, that's Cucumber Avocado. Let's do Mint Leaves, which is a little bit deeper. There is a kick up in the pan. I'm not surprised because these are colorful shadows. They usually have kick up, but they are very pigmented, and as far as I can see, they are going to blend with each other also pretty well. Okay, so here is Cucumber Avocado and Mint Leaves. I am pretty happy with the texture of Cucumber Avocado. It built up quite well. I don't know how much I'm going to use this color though. I will probably use it in the inner corners or something like that. Really like this color, Mint Leaves, but I feel like it has not built up that much. The color looks pretty intense in the pan. I would have loved it if it built up a little bit more, and there is a little bit of patchiness right here, but that could be just me because I'm swatching the shadows, and I may have like micellar water near the eyelid there, so that's why there is that patchiness. So it could be just me, but otherwise the pigmentation is pretty nice, and I will be able to use this color. It does show up on my skin tone well. Okay, next let's move on to this shade. It is such a beautiful color, both of them. Energy Boost, and this one is Kalia. These two shades, I love this blue green aqua sort of a color. So first is Energy Boost. Yeah, really nice pigmentation. Then we have Kalia. Deeper kale color, kale green. Really nice. Nice formulation. Very color drain formulation. Super smooth, very easy to blend. Okay, loving these two shades. Loving these two shades. These are so far my favorites, along with that metallic blue. So pretty. Both the colors are so nice. This green is very different as well, and this aqua bluish green is also really nice. Excellent. Okay, let's move on to the pink row. We have beautiful pink tones, pink and reds, bright tones here. So very excited about this row. This is my favorite row, I think. So first we have to swatch the metallic shade. It's called Sweet Ruby. So this one has also a golden shift, like a pink golden shift. Really pretty color. Let me swatch it here. It's a little bit chunky though. You will have to smooth it out the texture is not very smooth, but once you smooth it out, the color is very pretty. This is how the color looks like. This one will not work that great with a brush. See, you can already see there's a little chunk here which has landed on my eyelid, which I will have to smooth out with my fingers. So not a good texture on this shadow, so I'll have to figure out how to make it work in the easiest possible way. Okay, I really had to smooth it out to make it work, but yeah, I'm not that I'm not that happy with the texture. It's quite chunky and it's not really showing up that shift too much as it was showing in the swatch, because I was able to manage to smooth it out more easily when I was swatching it. So yeah, not that happy. I will have to figure out how to make it work. So the next one is called Pink Grapefruit. This is a light pink color, should be pretty easy to work with, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to show up that much on my skin tone. So this is a very easy swatch. So this is again a light shade that's called Pink Grapefruit. I was about to say Sweet Grapefruit. It's a lighter shade and that's how it looks on my skin tone. I will be able to use it as a blending shade. Okay, so texture is nice. Texture wise is good. Pigmentation is good. It's just a light shade. So it's not that visible on my skin tone. Okay, the next 4 shades I am pretty sure I am going to love. All 4 shades, all are shades I love. So next 2 shades are Cranberry Vanilla and Berry Beet. So both are berry toned colors. You guys probably know, if you are coming from my main channel, that berry toned colors are my favorite kind of colors. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to love these. So first we have Cranberry Vanilla, which is a pinky berry. Super pigmented. Wow, look at that brush. I haven't even taken that much. So this is going to be an excellent transition color, blending shade, all over eyelid shade. Great color on my skin tone. It's a pink. I would say it's a pink toned color. It's a rosy pink color. It's great. Love this shade. Love the tone. Next one is Berry Beet. Berry Beet isn't as powdery as the other ones, I'm noticing. So let's see how the pigmentation is. Okay, definitely the Berry Beet shade we will have to build up a little bit. Not like the previous 2 shades I used in the pink family, where there was a lot of pigmentation at one go. So Berry Beet definitely you have to build up. But yeah, the pigmentation is great. It's building up well and the blend is beautiful. It's blending so nicely. Okay, so here is Berry Beet. Beautiful color. This is just a tad bit deeper than this one. This is a little bit lighter. So I think both of these colors are going to work very well together. You can create gradients with the colors, and both the colors, texture, quality, they seem excellent. Next 2 shades are also very interesting. Watermelon Detox and Apple Strawberry. So it's a watermelon pinky red color and apple color, apple red. So Watermelon Detox also feels like the last shade, Berry Bite. There's not a lot of kick up, but I'm hoping the pigmentation and blendability will be good. So this last 2 shades, they weren't as powdery. They are a little bit more firmly pressed, but pigmentation of this one seems better than the previous one at one go. Wow, it's such a beautiful color. Oh my god, I don't think I have colors like this, too many of them. This will go so well with the oranges and the greens in the palette. So that's Watermelon Detox. Then we have Apple Strawberry. Apple Strawberry is powdery like the other matte shades, most of the matte shades in the palette. Okay, so there is more pigmentation at one go, definitely. You can see. Very easy to build as well. Okay, both these matte shades are really pretty. This one has just a slight hint of pink and a little bit more brighter. I think on fairer skin tone this is going to look much more bright, and this one is a red. Okay, let's move on to the third row. So the third row has a lot of warm colors, oranges, peaches, beige sort of colors. First, going to the shimmer. This shimmer or the metallic shade is so beautiful. It has like a green, gold, olive shift. This is how it looks like. So with the other colors or the other matte shades, this is going to look so pretty on the eyes. It has some glittery little glitter particles as well. And look at the intensity. It's super duper intense. You don't need a lot, and it's not like the pink shade. It's very smooth. So out of the three shimmers, I found that the blue and this color, they are the smoothest. Yeah, I think you can tell the flip a little bit. You can see that this is a little bit darker here, a little bit lighter here, and it gives such a beautiful effect. The next shadow is called citruszinger. So it's a beige, light yellow beige color. So nothing exciting. I just quickly apply it. So here you go, citruszinger. I hope the pigmentation is good. On my skin tone, it may look like a cream color. Yeah, it's sort of like a cream color, so I think I can use it as a highlight color. Pigmentation is good, but it doesn't look very yellow on my skin tone. It almost looks like a pale white, creamy white. So that's citruszinger. Nothing exciting. Okay, next we have the shades Ginger Bay and Turmeric Shot. These are the two shades, Ginger Bay and Turmeric Shot. Both are yellow toned shades. So first of all, Ginger Bay, which is a light yellow beige color. It's a really nice color. I think I'll be able to use it as a blending shade. Definitely on my skin tone, I will have to build this one up. It's also not very deep. Let me change the brush, because with that brush it's not packing up that well. Okay, so that's Ginger Bay. I think it's a very light color. It's not packing up that much on my skin tone. Not that powdery, but still it's blending away a little bit. So we'll have to see how it works with eye looks. But it's a pretty light color on my skin tone, and I'll be able to use it as a blending shade. Next we have Turmeric Shot. This is definitely much better than the previous one, pigmentation wise, and it's packing up really well. Okay, look at that. It packs up really well. And yeah, this shade is quite powdery. There's a lot of kick up in the pan. So that's the shade Turmeric Shot. Definitely, I think for both of these shades and some of the shades which did not pack up that well, we will have to use primer on the eyes. Then they will perform much better. They will have something to stick to. Okay guys, so now to the last two shadows in the palette. We have orange color here, right here, orange carrot and sweet potato mango. Fun names, and I think I'm going to like both the shadows, because it's one is an orange, which is so good for eye looks. Any kind of blending which you want to do on warm skin tone, orange looks really nice. And this seems to be a very good pigmented orange at first swatch. So that's the orange, very pigmented. I think I really like it, and the blend also seems very nice. It's not skipping or there is no patchiness. This one, as my daughter says, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It was such an easy swatch. Let's go on to the next one. Sweet potato mango. How will it taste like? Sweet potato and mango. I don't know. I haven't tasted it. Sort of like a warmer ochre toned brown shade. Earthy brown, I would say. It's like a color of the soil. That's what it looks to me. Okay, very smooth, very pigmented, no patchiness, nothing. Both the shades applied beautifully. I think all the deeper shades in the palette, they are just amazing quality. The texture is very nice and very smooth. Only with this one you can see that how deep it looks in the pan, but on my skin tone it doesn't look as deep. That's just because of my skin tone. On fairer skin tone it may look deeper, but other than that, yeah, those are the last two shadows. So those are the swatches. I did a quick little eye look with all the pinks and the watermelon red and a little bit of orange here with a deeper green shade in the outer V and a little bit of shimmer in the inner corners here. And that's a quick little look which I did in just less than 5 minutes, and yeah, it worked pretty well. I haven't used the whole palette, so this is not a complete review. I will get back to you on the review how it works out, and I'm definitely going to create more looks. You are going to see me wearing this palette in upcoming videos. I will do looks on my Instagram as well. If you want to see more looks with this palette, then do let me know. I will definitely do more videos. But yeah, I just want to swatch this entire palette on my eyes so that you can see the colors. I hope it was helpful. If you have any sort of questions or any comments on this palette, then do drop them in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and very important, do subscribe to my channel if you are a palette lover. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.